Hello and welcome to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. I'm your host, MrBooMStickXL, and on today's episode, we're going to be discussing Halo 6 Infinite's possible microtransactions and how 343 Industries responded over Twitter. Now, if you follow me on YouTube, you know that I put on an Xbox-centric show called the Xbox Factor Podcast Thursday mornings with the Welsh Gamer, and we both discussed on last Thursday's show how microtransactions done cosmetically would not affect gameplay in Halo Infinite. In an article that was brought to us by Windows Central, they reported on a job posting, and this is what they had to say. 343 Industries is looking for an experienced online experience design director to lead and join our Halo team. The job description says you'll oversee and provide vision for multiple facets of design. This includes microtransactions and integration of our business plan throughout the game. When this story finally hit mainstream media, there were plenty of gamers, including myself, questioning what the tactics were going to be for the new Halo game and would loot boxes be back in the mix. Well, I'm happy to report that a few of the team members working on Halo Infinite responded to fans via Twitter, and I'm going to read what they had to say right now. While responding to a question on Twitter from Luke Hidden Xperia, Chris Lee, who is the studio head at 343 Industries, had this to say. Keep the faith, it's appreciated. We're still working through the final plans and we'll share more when we are ready. But I can definitely say that Halo Infinite will not include real money loot boxes. And if that's not enough clarification for you, Brian Jared, who is the community manager at 343 Industries, was answering a question on Twitter from Bailey J. III. Here's his response to microtransactions being used as a term in the job description. I know there's very little info to go on thus far, but I wouldn't worry over a job description. All pretty standard stuff in the industry. Doesn't mean it'll result in something bad. Now, to be completely fair here, the reason why the community is so on edge when you mention loot boxes and microtransaction is because of what happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2. That, of course, was a nightmare scenario, and it literally ruined the game for millions of people who purchased that title last year. And truthfully, 343 Industries does not need any negative press ahead of the release of Halo Infinite. The Halo community is still reeling from the Halo 5 Guardians release and the extremely disappointing single-player portion of that game. Halo 5's Warzone was widely cheered on by Halo fans across the board, and they even accepted the rec packs that were considered microtransactions. Considering that all loot boxes were just recently removed from Forza Motorsport 7, and Playground Games recently confirmed that there would be no real money loot boxes for Forza Horizon 4. Seeing any of this being added to Halo Infinite would have been a step back for Microsoft, and I don't think they want the PR nightmare that comes along with it. I'm very happy to see that 343 Industries got ahead of this story and calmed the fears of its fans. As usual, I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. Please leave all opinions in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, share this video on social media, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for watching. Have an awesome day.